This juicy loot cart and many more on the inactive accounts that I showed you guys in the last video have been burning a hole in my pockets. Look at this, guys. 15 million gold and elixir, 150,000 dark elixir, just on one of the like 7 accounts actually that I moved over to my new clan, the Boneyard. So guys, I cannot wait to collect these loot carts and spend a ton of loot today. In fact, it is nearly 200 million gold and elixir and 1.3 million dark elixir. Today's a huge day. We're going to be spending a crazy amount of loot and having an absolute blast doing it. But before we go into all of that, guys, don't forget to use code Klaus or anybody's creator code if you buy the gold pass, because you know the gold passes are expiring tonight, or maybe they just expired. It's like right now. Gold passes are going to be bought. And if you guys want to, please consider using code Klaus. All you have to do is click that little white C at the top right hand side of your screen in the shop and then input code Klaus or anybody's code. There's lots of amazing creators out there. Use somebody's code. And if you already have that green check mark over the C, you can click it and it'll show you who you're supporting. We from the Clash community and Supercell creators really appreciate it. It is a huge blessing to all of our families and us when you guys support us using our creator codes. So again, use code Klaus if you guys decide to buy the gold pass or any of the special offers. There's always really cool ones out there. So that is all I had to say about that. Okay, guys, are you ready? I'm just going to make sure everything's recording because once I do this, I can't go back. Yes, let's collect 15 million gold and elixir and a whole bunch of dark elixir. Now I actually maxed out my storages, so we'll be back to this here loot cart. But the question is, what should I upgrade on this Town Hall 12? And of course, I'll be on my 11, my 2 10s, a 9, and 8, and a 7 today as well. So we have a lot to go off of. So if I go to my my progress base, or not my progress base, but if you look at the builder list, I've actually only on my Town Hall 12, I've only got Town Hall and wall upgrades, and I know I've got a lab upgrade or 2 that I need to do. So let's go into the lab there. We got dragons and we have the battle blimp. Okay, so, or not stone slimer. So you know what? Let's upgrade these dragons. Level 7, 7 million elixir. Bam, that's a no-brainer at all. So that was the first 7 million elixir. Remember, we're going to be spending 191 million gold and elixir today. It's going to be nuts. So I guess the rest of it today is going to be going into walls. So I've got an obstacle I've got to get rid of. You know what? I'm just going to upgrade walls for the, let me see. What do I want to do? I'll just surround the eagle. You know what? Let's do that. So let's go. Okay, they're 2 million a piece. So that's a lot. I don't think I'm going to be able to do like a massive amount or anything, but I do want to do as many as I'm able to do. And just remember, this is a huge loot spending spree. I mean, how often do you get to, on your own game, spend 200 million gold and elixir in one go? Like, that just doesn't happen. So I'm going to collect the rest of the loot cart. Loot cart disappears. And let's do, you know what? Let's do these walls too. 200 million gold and elixir. Over 1 million dark elixir. Like, you're talking, that is gnarly, bro. That is gnarly, bro. Okay, that, and then I've also got some loot in the treasury. I did not account for any of this, so let's see if I get anything good. No, it was only dark elixir. That's fine. So, okay, I've already upgraded everything I can today. I didn't look at how many walls I had left, but that was a fine amount of walls upgraded and the dragons in the lab. Now let's move over to my Town Hall 11. So we're back on Lincoln. This is the second highest account in the Boneyard, or at least of my accounts, and I actually have nothing that I need to upgrade. All my walls are maxed out, my buildings are maxed out, even the lab is maxed out, or at least I'm assuming it is. I haven't actually found it on the map. This is kind of weird. Hold on. There it is. Okay, I should have known it would be way up there. Okay, so we have nothing in the lab to do. 100% done. So you know what? I'm going to let this loot cart sit. It is going to continue to burn a hole in my pocket, but if it's there, it's safe from enemies in case I ever decide to go to Town Hall 12 on this account. I'll have a crazy amount of loot stored up. Same story, I'm on Town Hall 10. Everything is maxed out, so we're going to let that loot cart sit. So on my newer Town Hall 10, I have a lot that I can do, okay? So let's begin by collecting 13 million. Well, okay, not 13 million. I can't hold that much, but lots of loot sitting in that thing there. So let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, yeah, I've got lots of options. So the first thing I think is dark elixir. I've actually got a king that is nearly maxed out. So if I upgrade him with 76,000 Dark Elixir. He is going to max, which means I've got max heroes on Apollo, which is amazing. So easy 76,000 Dark Elixir to spend. Now, if I actually have a book of heroes, I do, then you know what? Let's just, for the fun of it, because it's fun, use that book and wake up the king. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing? So now both the heroes are maxed out, and that is amazing. Okay, so going into the laboratory, I do want to spend Dark Elixir primarily because I can dump gold and elixir into walls, so I don't want to spend elixir in the lab unless there's an absolute obvious thing I need to upgrade, like the archers. Like that'd be kind of an important thing to do. But with Town Hall 10, I happen to know that bowlers are incredibly important, so I'm going to go and upgrade the bowlers, guys. That's another 65,000 Dark Elixir going in. There you go. I've also got a book of fighting, so I may end up using that, but I'm going to wait just a moment. Now, the next thing is upgrading defenses. Now, I do want, actually, you know what? I've got army camps I can upgrade. Let's upgrade some army camps, dude. That is a no flippin' brainer. Yes. Okay, 2 army camps going. There you go. Are there any more elixir-based upgrades that are really important? Not really. This drill going to level 4 is kind of important. So I'm going to go ahead and dump the elixir into that. Now, I'm going to choose the most expensive gold upgrade, except for the town hall, obviously. And that will be the air defense. All right, so let's upgrade one of these air defenses as well. That'll get me down to 1 builder. I'm going to spend the rest of my gold on walls. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do that. It's going to be 5 million gold right there. There you go. Let's dump some elixir as well. And they're only 500,000 each. I mean, this is like crazy cheap, dude. This is like crazy cheap. All right, and then I'm going to collect the rest of this loot cart. That gets me to an empty loot cart on Apollo. Beautiful. I've been hoping to use them all on all of my accounts, but apparently not, because I've got some accounts that are actually maxed out and I can't spend the loot. That's okay. So now let's dump, let's actually plan on doing this second air defense, which I'll do, you know, I'll do this crossover here. I'll do this one. So that'd be 3 million gold, which means I'm going to need to spend 4 million gold on walls. So that's 2.5 million right there. And then that's 3 million, 3.5 million, and 4 million. So now, oh, okay, I can actually afford to do a little bit more. Plus, do I have any gold in the treasury? I do, but it's not very much. That barely made a difference. Holy cannoli. All right, so that's done. And then let's do as many with elixir as possible as well. We can go all the way to 0 elixir if we want to. So let's just dump. Yeah, I've only got 1 million spare elixir left, so we'll just go ahead and upgrade both of those. There you go. Okay, now I have the air defense to 3 million. Bam. There you go. 5 builders active. All the loot has been spent. That was awesome. It seems like so far, because I'm about halfway done, the majority of my loot is going into walls. And on this account, I've actually maxed my king. So this is awesome. Let's move on to the next one. Solomon is a max Town Hall 9. We got nothing to upgrade except the fact that Town Hall 9s now get another Dark Elixir drill. I'm not sure when that happened, but it happened, so we have it, and there you go. We really can't spend any more loot. The lab is done, and the walls are done, the heroes are done, everything is done, and so this lovely 11.5 million gold and elixir can just sit here, unfortunately. Klaus 2.0 was the account that I was playing on Facebook. It is a semi-active account. You can see that there's actually an air defense still upgrading, so I can't necessarily like accept a giant loot card or anything, but I can do some upgrades. I do have a laboratory available and a decent amount of elixir. Yeah, so let's go into the laboratory. I've got 1.6 million elixir I can spend, and again, this is a Town Hall 8, so I feel there's so many good options, dude. So many good, and the king's maxed out too, so I could actually spend Dark Elixir on this account. You know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade something with Dark Elixir to stick with the trend. So 7,000 Dark Elixir, a minion upgrade level 3. Bam. There you go. That was a no-brainer. And then let's also do some elixir upgrades too, because I've got a load of them. So I've got like this new gold storage definitely needs to be upgraded. We'll go ahead and do that. And the only other elixir upgrades I have are gold mines. I'm not going to waste time or resources on that. But what I do want to do is, see, I don't even have that much loot. Let's go and upgrade a cannon. No, let's do the new mortar. Okay, it's 100,000 gold. There you go. I can dump the rest of my loot into my walls, except I think I'll upgrade this new Archer Tower too. That's 80,000 gold. So we really can't spend. Oh, my walls are maxed out. Okay, well, never mind. Let's just do this Archer Tower. Actually, you know what? Let's do this elixir storage just to keep everything nice and steady and even between the two storages. So there you go. That was it. I couldn't upgrade any more walls. They're done. So that's all for Klaus 2.0. We're down to the final account. Ulysses. Yes, my Town Hall 7. Now, I have a feeling, first of all, check this out. 8 million loot, golden elixir, 80,000 dark elixir sitting in that loot cart. And I have a feeling there's really nowhere to put any of this loot, guys. This is an actual maxed out Town Hall 7. I'm looking for the laboratory. There it is. And it is also 100% maxed out. So that will do it for me today in this video. We upgraded everything that we could on the accounts that needed it. We didn't quite spend almost 200 million gold and elixir and 1.3 million dark elixir, but we had access to it and we used as much as we could have. So now, at least on the accounts where it matters, I'm not going to be trying to get that loot cart and accept it. I've already spent it, right? That's awesome. So for those of you math geniuses out there, let me know how much loot I actually spent down below in the comments. All right, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to use code Klaus if you guys decide to buy something in the game, and if there is openings in the boneyard, you're welcome to join. Again, it took like 23 seconds for this thing to max out and fill up before after that video went live last time. And it's weird to me because it's literally like the most boring clan in the world. But you know, hey, whatever. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you all next time.